And I just love doing this. And, well, I love all my lives. They're all so good. For me, anyway, to be able to be doing them out to you. And I just, yeah, I love that. Hey, Peter. Lovely to see you. Welcome, welcome. Let's get some music going too. You can. Hi, Caitlin. Lovely to see you as well. I think we've been following each other around on lives today, Caitlin. It's a shame I can't do yours. Yours are usually about 5 a.m. and sometimes I'm sometimes I'm awake then. Other times I'm definitely sound asleep. All right, let's get some music going. Yes, yeah, yeah, definitely. All right, so this one is called Journey to the Sea, and it's one of David Feldman's one. It's it's a lovely track. I do love it, and I think I've used it quite a lot in some of my recordings as well. He so kindly lets me use them, which is fabulous. I get some really cool music now to do with my tracks. So yes, yeah. All right, welcome. I have my beautiful crystals that I keep for my lives, but you do know what? I did some thinking today, and I just got it into my head about the fire horse, and I feel like I need to make a collection to have in my lives that connect me with the fire horse as well. So maybe these might be the last time you see these ones for a wee while. We shall see. We shall see. Hello, hello, Tissia. Lovely to see you. Ah, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm going to have to get used to saying that, but I do love it. I do love. And I'm assuming it's Tissia or Tikia. Tissia? How do you like it said? Can you hear my gong? My meditation chime? So my husband's gone outside and with the door open, it's just going absolutely crazy. I have my rose quartz with me. Where'd they go? Tessia. Tessia. Okay, the C is like an S. Cool. It's beautiful. It actually came from your neck of the woods, Peter. It is so beautiful. It's called a meditation chime, a meditation wind chime, and it is so beautiful. And you've got the gong part that it hits, and once it settles down, the sound just goes on forever. It is just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Oh, but my painting might drop off the wall in a minute too. But yeah, so the rose quartz is all about love and beauty and just calm and peace and beautiful. Then I've got the lace agate, which is a fabulous crystal. I've got two of these, exactly the same, and I use them when I want to have my hands in the receiving, and they're beautiful for that, and they're beautiful for calm and your voice as well. So he's busy gas bagging out there, and he doesn't realize that it's very strong wind, and and the painting's gonna fall off the wall, I think. Oh my goodness! And then I've got a rose quartz, which is just an amplifier. Whatever crystal you put it with, it amplifies everything else around it. It is just a beautiful crystal to have here. So they're the ones I have had with me for a wee while. Today we're doing the Septarian, which is this beautiful crystal, and it is just lovely. And if you had a fluorescent light, this changes character absolutely amazingly. But I don't, so I can't show you, unfortunately. But yeah, it is just a fabulous, fabulous one, and it is the one and only crystal that my husband chose for himself. He saw this, fell in love with it, walked away from it, and then walked back and got it. So I said to him today, I'm using your crystal today. And he said, oh, cool. So that's what we've got. I also was in my tea live, I think it was, I was talking about the Super 7. Ah, that's what it was. Peter was going out to shop for a Super 7, I think. I was telling you about when I was looking for my picture of the Super 7 to show Peter what it was like, that I had this weird thing called Auralite 23. And I was like, what the heck is that? This is what it is. Now, it's very hard to show you because the camera is not going to... If I put... I wonder if... I don't think the torchlight on my phone will do it so well. But you can see all the beautiful inclusions on it. Let's see if we do this. You search for that too. Yeah, so there you can almost see all the different browns and all that in it with the torchlight on it. It's a bit hard to see, but it is a fantastic stone. It is. I did a little bit of research on it because I realized that it almost supersedes the Super 7, where the Super 7 is supercharged. The Auralite 23 is on steroids, basically, but in slightly different ways as well. The Auralite, if you wanted to buy an Auralite, it only comes from one place, and so you need to make sure it's from that specific place, because if you look at it, mine it hasn't got too much purple, but it's much more amethyst-like, and so a lot of people try to tell you it's an Auralite, but it's not. The only place it comes from, it's mined, and it's in Thunder Bay, Ontario, in Canada. So that is the only place you will get it. And it's said to have 23 different minerals in it. So it is much more... I've got a whole lot of information here on it, but we're not talking about it today. But I will just tell you here, the easiest thing to remember is that Auralite is for deep inner transformation, soul-focused, and very subtle, high vibration work. Whereas your Super 7 is broad balancing, chakra alignment, energetic amplification, and intuitive expansion. So they are both very high vibrational, but even though the Auralite is much more on steroids, as I said, they encompass different things. So it is a beautiful, beautiful crystal as well. Just so lovely. And you will never get it. If you ever see it polished, it's not Auralite. It will always be rough. Always be in the rough. So that's just a few easy things to remember. Yes, you probably could, because I mean, my one has come from there. It's been sourced from there. It's the only place that you can get it. So, have you heard of you must know maybe where Thunder Bay is, Tissia? Yeah. So it's quite a fascinating crystal. I just love it. Absolutely love it. All right, my darlings, we are working on Septarian. Oh, I haven't done my lighting. Do you know what? I found this beautiful thing in my gratitude journal actually that I made it. So I printed off some papers and bound it all together and made it. And I might have to go and shut that door. Hang on a minute. Doors wide open and everything is just taking off. Yes, yeah. The chime is really cool. I love it, but I'm afraid that we've got a massive big painting right by the front door there, and it's just going. Terrified it's going to fall off. Uh, Back to candles. I made this gratitude journal, and I just opened it today. It was not at the right page, but it opened at a page that had written on it about candles and how candles connect you to angels. And I thought that was just absolutely delightful. So let's do that. Let's light the candle and connect to the angels. There was a lot more written down, but I can't remember all that. And it was just on old bits of paper that I put all together into a gratitude diary, which is really cool. And I've got my bergamot oil. We're talking about Davana today, and but I always love my bergamot oil. It's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Opposite side of the country. Okay, you're in the west, and it's in the east. Ah, okay. Oh, awesome! Lovely, Tessia. Lovely. I like that. Yes, I've got all the ingredients to make candles. I just haven't got around to it yet. I've been in a lot more pain this last week with my knee, and so it's one of the things I've not got back into, so doing. Although I did make a reed diffuser this morning, so to go up in my bathroom upstairs. All right, you're in bed listening. I love that. The candles, yeah, yeah, fabulous, eh? I'll find it again, and it's quite a long sort of paragraph that was there that I didn't even know was there, and I'll send it to you, Peter. I'll do that. Yeah. All right, Septarian. Isn't it just fabulous? Absolutely amazing. It's also called the Dragon Stone. So I knew you would like this one, Peter. I thought you said you probably wouldn't be able to make it, or you did say you were going to make it. The brain just doesn't doesn't hold things at the moment. Yes, so it is often called the Dragon Stone or a Septarian nodule. It was formed about 50 to 70 million years ago, apparently, in ancient seabeds and volcanic activity, and then over time. So, no, no, I vaguely now remember you saying you were going to make it. Yes. Sorry, don't want to confuse you. Don't want to confuse you. And Septarian is also the stone of the dragon priestess. So dragons and dragon priestesses and dragon stones. Oh, I went down a rabbit hole. Did I what? So I have found all sorts of things about a dragon priestess. So yes, yeah. So this crystal, it carries the earth womb memory. It carries the fossilized ocean emotion, which is beautiful. It's a solar, because of all the yellows in it. It's a solar fire crystallized in stone almost. So and it's almost like an ancient voice that is just reclaiming itself when you see it. It's just so special. And it teaches us that strength is not in the, it doesn't mean hardness. It means that power can be warm, and it almost holds that sort of paradox that when you are walking in your life daily, you have to deal with that fierce and tender at the same time. So this is really, really wonderful. And you can probably see that it looks all cracked and but it's still whole. It's very heavy. But there's quite something quite comforting in that, isn't there? That it's got all those cracks and things in it, things in it that just make you want to hold it and love it, and yeah. It is not a single mineral either. It's what they call a marriage. So you have the ones with the, see, I've got the more brown, I've got a lot of the brown veins going through it. So that's the brown aragonite veins in that one. They're very earthy, very grounding. Then I have the yellow calcite center in it. So you can see that in there. And that is for the solar plexus activation. And then you have grey limestone. Probably got a bit of that around this side. More grey limestone. And that's more the ancient part of it, the ocean sediment in it. So yeah, you will find this in Madagascar, often polished. It's always very vibrant and polished. In Utah, you'll find this as well. In the USA, you will get more natural ones there, more natural nodules there, and in Morocco. But I think they are a mixture of both in Morocco. And each one looks like a dragon egg sort of mid-hatch, doesn't it? So yeah, I thought you'd like that. It is on about 3.5 to 4 on the Mohs scale. And that will depend on the amount of calcite versus the aragonite in it as to its hardness. So yes, it doesn't ever go over the 4 usually. So yes, it is very precious, very it likes a lot of care and attention, but gently. You've got to treat it gently because it's ancient. It's not invincible. It's very ancient. Hello, Maribel. So lovely to see you. Welcome, welcome. So its mineral content is the calcite, the aragonite, limestone it has in it. Excuse me. And often traces of iron oxide in it as well. So it's basically ancient marine mud. With minerals and over time and pressure that it's been created. So, and to have a fabulous stone that's born from the sea is just awesome. And I just love it because my moon is in Pisces, so it just marries up with me even better. It hums to me, it speaks to me. Septarian emotionally will support your nervous system for grounding. Emotional. Hi, Mende. Lovely to see you. Emotional resilience. and definitely very good for building up that confidence after an illness or a long emotional struggle. So yeah, and it is great to help you hold your space when you're in a group of people. So get a smaller one, maybe a little egg-shaped one. That'd be really cool. And you can carry it around when you're you're going to be in a group of people, and you just want to have that inner sort of strength. It is brilliant for women to reclaim your voice. It is brilliant for public speaking. So, um, if you're going up on the podium sometime, take one of these with you. If nothing else, put it on the little podium, and it would be a talking point too. It is fabulous if you do like little circles in your community or something like that. Any type of sacred sort of circle that you might engage in, and all that. Yeah, it's beautiful, and it isn't a crystal that hypes you up. Its energy doesn't hype you up. It stabilizes you. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. It is Septarian. So I'll spell it in there. So CP Septarian. Oh, might help if I put my mouse there. SEPT Septarian. Septarian. Yeah, there we go. Okay. No, it's not going to do it. My chat is not working. Okay. I can see you, but you can't see me. So, sorry about that, Chief. That's weird. Very weird. Wonder if I take it. I found it. Cool. Fabulous. Thank you. Yes. So physically, any physical healing you might want, and that is also usually in an energetic way. So it is fabulous for bones and joints. Another reason why I love it. It's really good for teeth too. Absolutely fabulous, energetically for teeth and muscle tension and your digestive fire. If you want to get your digestive fire burning more, and fatigue. If you are suffering from fatigue all the time, then keep one of these close by, and it's fabulous. So energetically, how it works is it supports your vitality when you're feeling depleted, and it's not definitely by no means any of these crystals that we talk about in a replacement of medical care, but definitely go hand in hand, absolutely. And this is a really good one. See, like I have issues with my knee. This is a good one to even just sit near it. Like, it doesn't have to be on it or that close to it. Just sitting near it is enough energy coming off that I can feel it in my joints and my body, which is amazing. Spiritually, it is extraordinarily good for ancestral healing, for any earth-based sort of magic or healing rituals you might do. If you want to, your dragon energy, if you want that activated, then do a beautiful ritual with this crystal. If you have past life memories, especially the ancient civilization ones, it will help you with recalling those or letting them pass by as well. And again, public speaking, empowerment. It's fabulous. It's not airy-fairy. It's absolutely grounded. It's beautiful. Chakras. The primary chakra is the root and the solar plexus. And secondly, it can work with the sacral and the throat when used it intentionally for any voice work, like when you're going to be up on a podium or when you're going to be doing public speaking and that sort of thing. So it creates a really cool sort of root solar throat pathway. So it's like safety, it's like power, but it's like an expression as well. And that almost creates like a little story, even a life story in chakra form, just by looking at it that way. Its elements are earth, obviously, because it's a very grounding crystal. Fire, because that's how it was created. And ancient water, because it comes from the ocean. So the earth is the most dominant. The fire is then secondary, and then the water is that subtle element that it has in it. It is connected to Leo, that solar authority, Capricorn for the earth mastery, Scorpio for the deep transformation, and Pisces for that ancestral ocean memory. Yeah, beautiful. So if you want to work with it in an energetic sort of healing way, you would put it on or near your solar plexus for confidence, at your feet. So if you really feel like you want grounding, and you're sitting at a desk all day, place a piece of Septarian down by your feet, and that will help ground you throughout the day. You can put it behind you when you are doing any sort of group facilitation or any of that public speaking. You can leave it behind you and it will help you. Or you can just put it in your workspace. Yeah. Ah, perfect. Does it look like my one? I love it, Michelle. Love it. Yes, yay. So yeah, it just holds space without draining you. Some crystals can be very draining sometimes, but they're just doing the work that you want them to do. But this is like the big steady one in the room. So it's on my table that I have a lot of my crystals, and I have water on it. I have fire on it. I have a feather on it for the air, and so it's a whole sort of little altary table, and it stays there and it keeps it grounded, keeps everything just humming nicely. Yeah. Yeah, I think we do. Ah, I love that, Peter. Was like, mate, was it lucky I said something? That's awesome. Have fun, Peter. Have fun. If you wanted to do any sort of ritual use with it, you could connect with your dragon, your animal totem dragon, and have it as an altar crystal with your dragons around it. You can do it as ancestral offerings as well. You could do it in any leadership sort of initiation type ceremonies and things like that. Any circles, again, like I said, any of that, and any moon and earth rites as well. Fabulous for that. So you write your intention on a piece of paper. It could be just something like, I stand in an embodied power, or something like that. And then place the Septarian on the top of that piece of paper overnight and watch what happens. It is really, really cool. And those hearts are really, really lovely. They bring joy to me. They bring joy to me. And any sort of elixirs and teas or tisanes, because it has a high calcite in it and limestone in it. It definitely is not for putting in water, but have it by your water. So, just sit the two of them together and that energy will go through the bottle. Absolutely fine. No problem at all. Let's have a wee bit of water. Wonderful. So what you could do with the Septarian, you could have it beside water. You could have it beside a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, whatever your drink is. And it is, if you're a tea drinker, then it is fabulous when you have it sitting beside a tea that has roasted dandelion root in it, ginger, cinnamon, and a wee touch of cacao. And that is a beautifully grounding tea to drink. And having that sitting beside it, it just gets all that grounding energy into the tea. So it's you've got the earth, you've got the fire, you've got the grounding warmth in that tea blend, you've got the grounding in the Septarian, and hold it in your left hand when you're sipping your tea. That is the best way to do it. And I really need to look into that because I cannot tell you why. It is just what has been ingrained into me over the years. And really, I think I need to look into that as to why in the left hand. But I will do that. I will do that. So yes, it is a soft stone. So don't immerse it in water. Don't cleanse it in water. It doesn't like that. Don't cleanse it or put any harsh chemicals near it. The best way to cleanse it is with smoke, with sound. You can bury it as well to cleanse it, which sounds sort of oxymoron, doesn't it? But you can do that. You can do that. No, Chandras, no, it's not. No, no. It's not a cleansing stone, whereas selenite is. You don't need to cleanse selenite. So with most of the other crystals, you can use selenite to cleanse it. So you could use selenite to cleanse this as well. But yeah, you can bury it too, or you can do it in moonlight. Not sunlight for this one. Moonlight is perfect. It prefers that more warmer, sort of earthy way to cleanse it over the more harsher cleansing. And it's cracked. It's the way it is, but it's beautifully golden. It is so lovely. It's very ancient, but it's still beautifully warm. It is grounded, but it still has a bit of the mystical about it too. And it is. It's. I bet you can't, Michelle. It's a beautiful stone when you've walked. Just for overnight. Do it overnight, Chandras. You can just do it in a plant pot. You don't have to do it in the actual garden. You can if you want to, but in a plant pot is fine. And just leave it overnight. It's perfect. And then just brush it off with a soft cloth or something like that. That's fine. But don't put water on it. So it is a beautiful crystal if you've been walking through challenges, and if you have pain, if you're anxious and that, if you suffer depression, it is a beautiful crystal to teach you to stand, strong in yourself, stand strong on this earth. So yeah, it is just a delightful crystal indeed. Right, how are we going? Fabulous. Maribel, yes. Yes, you will. You will. You definitely have to buy one. It is just stunning, eh? It's just a stunning one. It is so gorgeous. I love it. I love it. All right. Let's move on to the essential oil now. Yes, you can use it for grief. Absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely. Um this one was probably about, because it's very solid, it's very heavy, it's a big crystal. You would get them for less than this, but this one was probably about uh, $60, I would say, New Zealand dollars. So yeah, you could get it a smaller one a lot cheaper. Hi, Susie. Rosemary for tendonitis. Rosemary is amazing. Let me get my little book out. I have been having a rosemary tea in the morning. I have created my sister-in-law tragically died very suddenly a few weeks ago, and at her funeral we found out that she adored rosemary. She had it, she loved the smell of it, she used it in cooking all the time and all that. But rosemary is what they call the crown jewel. Yes, yes, yep. I do use rose water. Rosemary is fabulous as a relaxer, a recuperation. So for illnesses, surgery, it restores immunity and health. It prevents cell damage from free radicals. It relaxes and tones your nerves. What were you saying? Tendinitis, scalp, skin, slenderness. There you go. Um, I would say yes. It's like circulation, nerves, all that sort of thing. So yes, it wouldn't hurt to give it a try. Wouldn't hurt to give it a try, Susie. Um, yes, yeah, yeah. Thank you, Susie. Yeah, it is. It is fabulous. So yes, I've started using it more in honor of her, but I've found out so many beautiful things about it as well, which is such a blessing. Yeah. Yours is just the brown. No, no. Yeah, brown bands and druzy and grey limestone. No, not at all. The they're mostly made up of all of those things. So you might see a little bit of the yellows and that in it, possibly. But see, I've got a bit of everything. I've got the greys, I've got the yellows, and I've got the browns in mine. Yeah, but as far as energy goes, no. A lot of the crystals, yes, when they have different varieties, but this one, no, no. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Yes, so, but today we are going to marry this up with Davana, which is a beautiful, beautiful essential oil. It is Artemisia palens, is its botanical name. It is primarily found in India, actually, and they use the flowers and the upper part of the herb. And it is, yes, that's right, Davana. Yeah, I don't know why I can't type in my chat. It's very annoying. Let me try again. Just see. No, I can't. So yes, you've spelt it. No, no, it's D-A, Vana. So the E is an A. It's got all A's, not not the D. It's the Da. It is it's a steam distillation. The way it is extracted. Yes, that's it, Michelle. Yeah, perfect. And it is named after Artemis, who was the lunar huntress and the protector of wild women. Um, so yeah, that definitely speaks to me in some ways. It's wild woman here. It is the oil of soul recognition. It's very adaptive. And it smells differently. A lot of the essential oils don't, but it smells differently on every person. When you put Davana on you, say Michelle, and I put it on, we will not smell the same thing. Whereas your jasmines, your honeysuckles, your lavenders, and all those sorts of things, they will smell pretty much the same on each person, but Davana won't, which is very fascinating. Very fascinating. Um, and that is just because of the way it chemically reacts with our body chemistry, whereas most of the other essential oils don't do that, which is quite fascinating. I really, really find that quite interesting. Energetically, that then translate to it revealing our authentic self. So it can do that for me, and it can do it for you in totally different ways. It strengthens our intuitive identity, and again, it will do it in different ways, from me to you. It enhances your personal magnetism as well. Very interesting, because we won't all smell the same, so we will get something different off it, and yeah, quite fascinating. It supports the lunar energy, and it encourages emotional truth. It doesn't amplify the ego, though. It just amplifies its essence, and that's how it comes out. And it smells one way in the bottle. Oops, I feel a bit croaky today. It smells one way in the bottle, and it smells a different way on your skin. And in that way, if you love the way it smells on your skin, then you will know that it just loves you. It absolutely loves you. So yeah, it's a really cool one to try and see. And never put it on your skin in undiluted. Put it in a carrier oil first, and you'll soon find out how different it can be. Try it around on your friends and that. See how you can see the difference. Notice the difference in the different smells on your friends around you. Yes, Michelle, you will have to get that too. This turns into a very expensive live, doesn't it? Crystals and essential oils. And last week I had the helichrysum, which is a very expensive oil. So absolutely all about self-care. That just says it perfectly, Michelle. Says it perfectly. The essential oil quality varies too, which doesn't happen with other essential oils. So the best one is to get the one that is from in India, from Karnataka. Karnataka. If anyone knows Indian better than me, I hope that is the one that is highly prized. That is the one you ideally want to get. I just get my commission by seeing the joy that they bring to you. That's absolutely the thing that makes makes me happy. I love that, Tessia. I love that. Um, and when it's harvested, that also changes its quality. Uh, Most other essential oils are, some are, you know, if they're not harvested in the right time, but a lot of them aren't particularly affected by that. Can yes, that's it, Michelle. Oh, thank you. You've been my little um, typist. Thank you. So yes, in harvest time. So it is. Most essential oils are harvested when they're in full bloom, when the flower is in full bloom. But Davana is harvested pre full bloom, and that's when they take that. It's pre flowering, and it varies in its distillation length as well. So there aren't as such varieties of Davana, where you get a lot of different varieties in some of the other essential oils. But like some oils, it still has very subtle differences, and this is based not on the different part of the plant that they'll get it from, because they get it from exactly the same part. Um, they from the soil mineral content, from the climate, and from the distillation technique. So each farm will do it slightly differently. So that will mean your Davana will be slightly differently again. The more mineral, floral, and fruity of the scent, the more prized the batch. The one I get is a brand called Tiger Lilies, is the one I get. But I'm not sure if that is available over in the Northern Hemisphere. So, yeah. But yeah, that is the one I get here. Tiger Lilies, which is an Indian. It's the best way to do it. See, this is an Indian shop, so the best way to do it is find an Indian shop that has everything in it, and that will be the place where you'll get the best Davana, probably. I wouldn't say 100%, but more than likely. So, and that's where I get mine from. So, yeah. Its scent profile is where it gets quite interesting. So its top note, because essential oils are basically the same as when you're making a fragrance to wear. You have your top, your middle, and your lower sort of notes. But with Davana, you have these notes in itself, not by adding other essential oils. So its top note is very sweety, very sweet, and fruity, almost apricot-like, actually. And then it has a beautiful heart note in it, which is more herbaceous, almost tea-like. If you drink tea, you'll know that smell. And then it has a bass undertone, and that is much more balsamic sort of warmth, almost a fainty wood depth to it, and it has all that going in there. It doesn't need other essential oils to create those different notes. It has them all going on, which is very unique as well. So it has a very wine-like richness, a beautiful fruity Pinot Gris or something like that. It has that. It has a really awesome nectar type sweetness to it, and it's not sharp. But it's very enveloping, and it's You know that scent just before the sun goes down? I don't know if you've ever smelt that. It has that sort of scent to it. So if you've never noticed what the world smells like when the sun's going down, see if you can find out, and then you'll know what Davana smells like. Hopefully your one is beautiful and scented. Davana supports emotional self acceptance. Very very good for helping you when you judge yourself. You know, that self judgment. It is confidence in your personal magnetism. Very good for hormones, that hormonal mood side of it. Very good for that mood balancing support. And fabulous if you have been through any trauma, whether it be physical trauma or emotional trauma. It is better. It works better on the emotional side. So even if you've been through physical trauma, you have emotions attached to that, and so it works beautifully there. It is a beautiful, beautiful oil to just reclaim your sensuality. It is just fabulous for that. It is, I don't know about you, but I get that feeling sometimes that I am not enough, you know? And I've got a bracelet that I got not so long, a few weeks ago, when I went to a beautiful crystal shop, and they have these beautiful bracelets, and it says, I am enough. And I needed that. I need that. I need that to look at that and go, I am enough. But this essential oil will help with that too. And beautiful, beautiful for any feminine rhythm that you want to get back into. Fabulous for that. And it's powerful medicine as such. When you use Davana, it's just beautiful. It is, as I said, hormonal balance, menstrual comfort, nervous system calming, digestive easing, immune strengthening. So it covers all the bases almost, and it is very, very supportive. And again, you know, you've got to be sensible and you know what you're going through, so you might need medical care as well. But use your essential oils too, because and Davana is an oil that just regulates, just really gently. It doesn't stimulate you like the crystal. It is not a stimulating crystal either. Davana helps with enhancing your psychic sensitivity. It opens up intuitive dreaming. It strengthens so you could put a piece beside your bed at night to help with that. It strengthens our lunar connection. So with this beautiful new moon, charge this by the moonlight and then carry it around with you the next day. Magic. It amplifies manifestation. So if you are big into manifestation, then have Davana, wear Davana, put it in a body lotion, have it on you, diffuse it. Perfect. And it is, on a side note, it is a beautiful oil to wear for attracting your soulmate. It is fabulous for that. Yeah. Yes, yeah, just as we are, Nikki. Absolutely. We certainly are. Hello, darling. Primarily, Davana works with the sacral chakra, so it's that sensuality and creativity. It works with the heart, emotional truth. It works with the third eye as well in a secondary way for intuition, and the crown for that beautiful spiritual alignment. So it is creating a sacral to the heart to the third eye flow which is all about desire, love, and knowing. So it's that fabulous flow that goes through there. It's very aligned with how I work and how a lot of you might work too. Its element is water, and that's its dominant element. Even though it doesn't like being put in water, its element is water because it comes from the water. Um, fabulous, fabulous, Tessa. Tessia, sorry, not Tessa. Um, that's brilliant. Glad you put that in there for everyone in the on the other side of the world. um, yes, its element is water and air, and that is all about that subtle sort of scent magic that it has going on. That how it's different for everyone. That's where that comes in. It's aligned with the moon and Venus, and it it has affinity with Pisces, Taurus, Libra, and Cancer, um, and it's very lunar, but not fragile. So it is really really cool, cool essential oil. It really is. Always apply it diluted. Mind you, with the citrusy ones, you can see, like I have my bergamot that I put on my hands. I haven't tried Davana on my hands, but I use it in oil instead. But being very light and citrusy, it might be okay, although it does have that earthy groundedness too. And possibly because of its varying in sense, it could be almost too powerful in a scent way on your hands, possibly. But apply it diluted over your belly area, or over your heart, just depending on where you want to work. You can put it behind your ears before meditation or before doing yoga or something like that. Really, really lovely for that. I don't know why my throat's so croaky. And it is, you can do it on your pulse points as well, and before meditation or things like yoga and stuff like that. You can diffuse it during any moon rituals you might do. If you write, during any creative writing that you might do. Maybe you're an intuitive journaler, put it on your pulse points for that. And you can put it on your pulse points when you go to bed to activate that dream, so that you're working at your in the night with your dreams. So it enhances your personal aura signature. So because it was so different from me to you, it will enhance my signature, and it will enhance your signature, which is totally different to mine, as well, and which is lovely. It's just lovely. So yes, it is just a beautiful. It can almost make something very velvety, you know. I should have put that on my hands today. Made my voice velvety. My nose is blocked for some reason too. Wasn't before. Interesting. Must be something outside. If you do rituals, then use an anointing oil. And I've got all these different blends and things which I'll put up on my link tree later, or tomorrow probably. So you can use it on a lunar altar, with an anointing oil. If you're doing any soulmate manifestations, then use it there. Any mirror work too that you might be doing, use it there, because it's about loving yourself as well. and that self-devotion type ceremony. Perfect. Um, so just, yeah, you can place one drop on your wrist. You could probably place that on your wrist without a carrier, but just check, because it is slightly tender. But yeah, on your wrists before you write, before you journal, any of those sorts of things. Davana is like most oils, it doesn't come in a food grade, so it's not ingestible. But you can actually find, I haven't yet, but apparently you can find Davana infused honey that professional honey makers have made. So I will continue my search on that, because I love honey, and I put honey in my morning tea, and to put Davana honey in my tea would be just delightful, just delightful. So so if you can find that, use that. Fabulous. But you can make a tea that aligns with the energy of Davana. So you would use rose petals, lemon balm, chamomile, and maybe a little touch of orange peel as well. And then just have the bottle like you have a crystal. Place the bottle beside your tea, and it will take that energy into your tea wonderfully, absolutely wonderfully. And but definitely diffuse it, and whenever you're going to do any sort of ritual, or just because, it's just delightful. When you're diluting it, it is always 1 to 2% of the carrier oil maximum for skin. It can cause sensitivity, but I have very sensitive skin, and it doesn't bother me. But you need to check it on your skin, because it will be different on your skin, as well as smelling differently. It will react differently. Um, the With most essential oils, they always say avoid during pregnancy, but you can talk to your doctor, or your obstetrician, and see if you can use it. Um, and unless you can get that professionally made honey infused with the Davana, I don't know how they do it. So it's best to buy it from a reputable honey maker. Don't use it internally otherwise. Store it away from light. You'll find that most essential oils come in the brown amber bottles, and that's because most of them don't like light, but especially this one, it does not like light. So store it in a dark cupboard or somewhere like that when you're keeping it, when you're having it in your little box of lotions and potions. So it has a very potent, energetic power about it. So a really little goes a long way. So the bottles I get are quite tiny, but they last forever because you don't need much. And so Davana is almost what I'd like to say is like a shape-shifting sort of feminine nectar. How does that sound? I like that. It is it's beautiful. It's just a lovely essential oil. It recognizes your soul. It's a scent that recognizes your soul. It has lunar magnetism in its liquid form. Septarian is your dragon backbone, and Davana is your moon perfume. Just wonderful. And if you put them together, which we're going to do any second now, is ancient earth meeting that intuitive starlight. It's just beautiful. Oh, excuse me. My husband mowed the lawns earlier, so maybe that's the problem. All right, any questions? Otherwise, we will put them together. We have the here we go. The heart's telling me you've got that. Now we put the two of them, the Septarian and the Davana, together. It is like embodied magnetism with the two of them. It's wonderful. So your Septarian is that anchoring and stabilizing your nervous systems, grounding your leadership, and then Davana is softening all the edges, all those sharp edges, and it enhances the intuitive radiance around you, and Davana will adapt to your emotions, to your emotional field. So together, especially when they're both fabulous for public speaking and that, together they will help you not to dominate the room, but to alter the atmosphere in the room. So it's a good way of looking at it. You would probably hold Davana in your left hand or put it in your left pocket if you're in a room together, in a group with a group of people, and have Davana on your right wrist or on behind your right ear, and then you know that everything's fine, everything's balanced and beautiful, and that night will go amazing. So you have Septarian, which is the root, the solar plexus, up to the throat, and then you have the Davana, which is the sacral, the heart, and up to the third eye. And so together, it's like a beautiful full circuit. So you've got root, which is safety, sacral, which is desire, solar, which is the power. You've got the heart, which is love, and you've got the throat, that is the expression. Then you have the third eye, that's the knowing. So it's not just synergy, it's that embodied sort of priestess, because this is connecting you to a dragon priestess. It's that embodied priestess architecture. And Septarian stops Davana becoming really floaty, because Davana can do that, because it's such a beautiful, beautiful scent. It can become a little too floaty. So Davana will stop that, it will ground that. But in the same way, Davana will stop Septarian to becoming too rigid as well. So it's almost like bone and perfume working together, or structure and seduction working together. So yes, they are perfect. No, I haven't, Nikki, as yet. It has crossed my mind, but I haven't done it. I mean, I could do it online, couldn't I? But yeah, it's that sort of work. You almost need to do it in person. But if you did it on somewhere like Zoom and that, it could work out, yeah, quite well. But I haven't done it as yet. It's something I'd quite like to do, but yeah, I'd have to get more courage, I think, or let my guides come through better. Yes. So if you wanted a diffuser blend with bringing the two of them together, then you get Davana, frankincense, sweet orange, and patchouli together, and that is a beautiful mixture of the two of them. And you've got the Davana and the essential oil, but the rest of it is creating that Septarian energy. And you would use that during meditation, during moon journaling or creative writing, something like that. It will create your room into it will feel beautiful and warm. very intimate, and very grounded. So have a lovely space for yourself where you can do those things. I've got a anointing oil here too, which I will put up on my link tree. So if you go to my about page on Insight Timer, right down to the bottom, and you can connect with me there on the link tree. So the anointing oil is using jojoba, but you can use whatever carrier oil works best for you. But with Davana, I find jojoba is the best one because it's quite subtle in that. Yeah. I love that, Tessia. I love that. Perfect synchronicity, isn't it? Oh, you'll definitely have to get Davana now too. Definitely have to get Davana. But yeah, frankincense, sweet orange, and patchouli. Ah, just fabulous, eh? Fabulous. So yes, the anointing oil, the jojoba, I do like that best with Davana. Some other or sweet almond probably would be okay, but I like the jojoba with the Davana. And then you would add some sandalwood and some frankincense to that, and that when you make a blend, you don't use it immediately. You at least need to leave it overnight, if not for a whole day and overnight if you can. And then while it's doing its blending thing, then put the Septarian beside it, and to get all that energy from there into the oil as well. Oh my goodness. And that anointing oil is fabulous on your solar plexus, your heart, or at the back of the neck. Is a wonderful place for this oil. It is really, really beautiful. And I don't use many oils on the back of my neck, but this one is perfect for that. Then I've got a face oil here that is beautiful, and again use the jojoba because jojoba is very good on your face, but you will also use rosehip, which is fabulous on your face as well. And then Davana, lavender, and blue tansy. Those three together for a face oil are just perfect, absolutely perfect. And again, put the oil, the Septarian beside it. And normally I make, usually do a face oil and a serum together, and then I'll put a crystal, put the two bottles side by side with a crystal in between, and that's a lovely way of getting the crystal energy into what you are creating. And that blend there, that's the Davana, the lavender, and the blue tansy, that is fabulous to, bring out a beautiful hormonal glow. Wonderful. And a beautiful softness to your face, but also a beautiful calm, confident calmness as well. So it can subtly change on your skin as the morning and the day progresses, which is lovely. It's lovely. Keeps you surprised. It is. I've never seen it as a food grade one, so it is definitely not recommended to ingest. Apart from if you can find that honey, I really want to find that honey. So if you wanted a the Dragonstone Septarian tea that has the essence of Davana in it as well, then you would use the what I mentioned before, the roasted dandelion root, cinnamon, rose petals, and this time add a slice of fresh ginger. And then you can put the Septarian by the cup. You can then put a bit of anointing oil on, or you can put the Davana straight onto a cotton bud and have that sitting there as well near your cup. And then you can smell it. If you don't have a diffuser, that's a lovely way of doing it. Lovely way of doing it. And then it just makes that whole experience into a nice little ritual. and the tea becomes nice. It's a nice grounding tea. But then it just makes it, when you do all these other little things around it, just makes it much more sensory, much more layered, and ceremonial. And who doesn't want that sometimes? Just because. Yum, yes, yes, definitely yum. And these, I've shown you these before, but these have the little sniffing holes you could put instead of um, a way to keep it and not throw the Davana out is to do it on one of these. So you put the cotton wool inside there, and then you put the Davana on it, and you could do the diffuser blend. So you could put Davana, you put your cotton wool in, put the Davana. You could put the Davana, the frankincense, the sweet oil, sweet orange oil, and patchouli in there, and oh, absolutely divine. And I made this one yonks ago, and it still smells beautifully fresh, beautifully fresh. So these are really, really good things to get if you can. They're just fabulous. You can do a meditation and tea ceremony if you want. So you could light a candle. You could have that diffuser blend that I was just talking about that you can put in there, but you could have it in a diffuser if you want. And you can then hold the Septarian at your solar plexus. Put it near your solar plexus. Put your anointing oil on your wrists. Brew your tea. Do it all intentionally. And then while your tea is brewing, just close your eyes and breathe in for 3 to 5 times, long, long breaths. And just ask yourself, I don't know, whatever feels right to ask yourself on that day. Maybe you want to know where your power comes from, or maybe you want to know if you're grounded or something like that. Ask it, and then just sip your tea. And you can journal while you're doing that, while inhaling the Davana. And that is a fabulous way to create a beautiful ritual. And it doesn't have to take long, just as much as a cup of tea takes to brew and drink, really, which is fine. The pairing of these two is fabulous for recovering from illness, when you want to reclaim your vitality. And that's so hard to get back, isn't it, sometimes? When you, as I said, both of them work well when you're stepping into a public group, speaking, or anything like that. When you're doing anything that has sacred content to it, these two work fabulously together. Fabulous in all those hormonal transitions that we go through, and it's not chaotic magic. It's mature magic. It's just beautiful, because this is ancient. The Davana is beautiful, and I like to think it's ancient as well. It's just lovely. And so go out and smell that dusk if you can. I'd love to know what you smell when you smell the scent of the earth at dusk, because I love it. It's just beautiful. It's like that. It's not the same, but you get that beautiful smell of rain on concrete after it's rained, and I love that smell too. It's just fabulous. So notice the scents around you in nature, and you'll be surprised once you start becoming attuned to it. You will be very surprised. No worries, Maribel. Lovely to see you. Bye. Send me pictures of all the things you buy. All right, any questions? Any questions? Just hearts. That's wonderful. Just hearts. I've got a meditation here if you would like to stay on and do that, and I'm more than happy. I've got it prepared. If you'd like to support my walk, my work, then you can follow me here. I should put my follow card up, shouldn't I? Or you can listen to my and rate my tracks, or you can leave a donation as well. Um, it's just a lovely way for me to get all these beautiful oils and crystals that I talk about. Yeah. And my course. Yes, I've got my course. Where is it? Crystals and Essential Oils course. And that's a lovely little taster for you. I'm working on a crystals and elixirs one at the moment, which is a bit different. Fabulous. Are we ready to meditate? It's always nice just to finish off with a beautiful, beautiful meditation. We're all very quiet today. Definitely. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Thank you. I'm so glad. So glad. All right, let's settle down then. Had a lot of information poured into your brain by me. And so let's just have a nice wee calming. Yes, you're ready to meditate, Tessia. Lovely. Have a nice wee calming, settled time now. So let's just close our eyes. Let's maybe just breathe for a wee minute. Just breathe in, maybe for 4, and then hold for 2, and then try and breathe out for 6. We'll just do that for 3 or 4 rounds. So breathe in, hold for 2, and out for 6. The smooth music almost gives you a beautiful pattern for breathing. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more time. Breathe in for 4. Hold for 2. And out for 6. And you've seen me holding the Septarian. Just imagine that you're holding that one yourself. Feel the weight of it. Feel how ancient and steady and warm it is. And imagine you're standing on a vast golden plain at twilight. And the earth beneath you is cracked. It's not broken. And each crack glows faintly with honey light. And just imagine that you're inhaling that beautiful Davana. Imagine what that scent profile smells like. See if you can imagine it on your skin and how it shifts, how the scent shifts, and how it can meet you differently than yesterday. Because you're different today. And in the distance, there's a low mountain shaped like a dragon's back. And you begin walking toward it. And with each beautiful step, your root chakra starts glowing deep red. Your solar plexus warms like embers. and the earth hums under your feet. And you reach the dragon-shaped mountain, and a doorway opens in the rock. And inside, the walls are lined with Septarian patterns, brown veins, golden calcite, grey stone matrix. And the cavern breathes. And in the center lies a massive, massive dragon egg. And it's cracked with golden light. And as you approach, you feel your solar plexus starting to pulse. So place your awareness there. And ask yourself, which part of me is ready to hatch? And the egg fractures further, and golden light spills out. It's not blinding, it's just warm. But a dragon doesn't emerge. It's you. It's another version of you that steps forward and out from the egg. And she stands taller. Her spine is straighter. Her gaze is steady. And she smells faintly of nectar and earth. And you recognize her. She is you. And you let her place her palm over your solar plexus, and energy transfers. Slow, strong, anchored. And beyond the cavern, a river flows, silver blue moonlight. You can smell the Davana scent here. It's deepening, it's getting richer. And the air is softening. And you step into the water. It's neither cold nor warm. It feels like it's recognizing you. And this river just washes out all old doubt, any old self-judgment, any old survival tension. And as you keep breathing naturally, each breath and each exhale just releases something unnamed but heavy. And the river, it does not take your strength. It refines it. And now you're standing waist deep. You look up and you see the silver moon rising overhead. And its reflection meets your reflection. And the essence of Septarian is glowing at your core. And Davana is softening your heart. And you're not split between power and tenderness. You are both. You will emerge from the river now, and you see ahead of you a circular stone platform. And at its center is a simple throne carved of stone and flowers. You hesitate for a minute. Maybe you've never loved thrones. But this one is not about hierarchy. It's about alignment. So you sit. And the moment you do, the root, the sacral, the solar, the heart, the throat, and the third eye ignite in sequence. From the root to the sacral, to the solar, to the heart, to the throat, to the third eye. It's a full current flowing through you. You feel magnetic. And the dragon mountain behind you bows. The moon above you lowers. And earth and sky meet at your spine. It's beautiful magnetism. No striving, no proving, just presence. And this realm begins to soften now. And the dragon mountain dissolves into a golden mist. The moon river fades into a silver breath. And you are back where you began. Something is different. Septarian feels warmer. The Davana smells subtly as altered. And that's all because you are altered. Feel the bone of your resilience, the nectar of your softness. Imagine roots growing from your feet into earth. And imagine starlight descending into your crown. And you are the meeting point. Let's just stay here for a minute. If we stay long enough, your nervous system will memorize this balance. So just sit with it. Just breathe with it. Now place one hand on your solar plexus, one on your heart. And let's just take 3 long, slow, deep breaths. And when you're ready, come back to your space and flutter open your eyes. How are we feeling? Could you feel the Septarian even though you weren't holding it? Smell the Davana even though you don't have it? Definitely too that really resonated with me today. I mean, they all do in their own ways, but I feel like these two really spoke to me. And I know when I was putting it together that I was, thinking, I like this. But not till I presented it did I, with you, that I've really felt, yeah, this is definitely. Thank you, Mende. Thank you. I've just had 3 new tracks approved, and this is one of my favorite things I do. It's embrace the magic. It's just a 7-minute or just under 7-minute track, just about embracing the magic around you. There is magic everywhere. It's just beautiful, and it's beautiful to see it, just to actually open your eyes and go, wow, that's beautiful and that's magical. And yeah, and then I love doing art, and I love doing art as a meditative type way. So I decided that to create an art as meditation. Meditation. Actually, that's interesting. Art is meditation. I had meditation in one of my other tracks, and they told me that we don't have not allowed to put meditation as a title, but they've let that one go through. That's interesting. Hi, Mary. Yes, this one. Yeah, that's Peter Max. His angel. He's famous for those angels, and I love, 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 love that one. Yes, I got that one overseas, actually, and got it sent home, and just love it. Thank you, Mary. And then the other one I did was one of the other teachers, Grace. She that comes to my face yoga. She said about why not doing a track for it. And so in this face yoga one, I take you on a nice little journey while you're doing your face yoga. So I explain what to do, and then we go on a little journey with each of the movements. So yeah, it's not a long one, 22 minutes. We usually do about 45 in the face yoga session that we do. So that's a nice way to do it. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you. And then, what is it, Thursday? That means Saturday is the next time I will see all you lovely people. And that is this one. Yeah, that's the right date. That's this one. Yes, so that's our Mala one. I should take the tea out because we don't actually do the tea part anymore. And I'm humming and hurrying about the oracle part too. But for the moment, we'll keep it as it is. And might change. We shall see. I feel like change is in the air. Must be something about this fire horse that makes me want to change things a bit. But yes, so that's my next one. And if you don't follow me, I'd love you to follow me. I love it when I see new faces and new people following me. That's one way of beautifully supporting my work, and I love that. So thank you. And do we have any questions on anything really, but on the Septarian and the Davana? Yeah, they do, don't they? Yes, and I'm just not sure whether I just do maybe a group one at the beginning and at the end, like I do with my tea, and then just have the mala beads, and maybe we could do it so we almost are doing some sort of like breath or something between each bead rather than constantly on the mantra. But yeah, I'm it's still percolating. Yes, and I mean, you know me and my tracks, and when I do these meditations, I love journeys. I love taking you out of yourself, and so somehow maybe I can do that with the mala, but I'm not sure, and unless we do it as a breath thing, maybe, possibly. But I will let you know. I will keep you informed. All right, if we don't have any questions, I just can't wait to see you again on Saturday. And I love the energy that you bring to me, and I love dumping you with information. So thank you, Mende. Thank you, everyone. Love to you all. Mwah. Blessings to you all. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.